How we doing, Habs fans? This is your boy Keith coming at you from the Spitballin' Podcast. And yes, I am so happy to be coming to you after the Montreal Canadiens roll into rally and defeat the Carolina Hurricanes 6-2 in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. How do you feel, folks? This one was a good one. Let me tell you guys something. For anybody out there that doubts the Montreal Canadiens is a legit team, you guys have not been watching, and you need to start paying attention because this Montreal Canadiens team is legit now, and they're going to be for some time. They're going to be better next year. You wait till the offseason. We're ready to go get what we need to win a Stanley Cup. Dobes on fire again, doing what Dobes does. He was amazing. Stopped 25 shots again tonight. And what can you say about the guy? I mean, he just keeps battling, doesn't matter what. Montreal kind of took it to the Hurricanes in the first period. Okay, fine. I'll give you guys they were a little bit rustic in the first. Maybe for about the first 10. But I think then Carolina started to find their legs a little bit. Montreal capitalized. They capitalized on their chances. But let's be honest, folks. The first period, Carolina was just way out of position. Like they were playing junior B hockey there. Montreal they just capitalized on the chances. Came out in the second pretty hard. It looked bad. Montreal ended up going up by 3. Finally didn't lay back on a 2-goal lead, and they get rewarded for it. They got to keep going on that third goal. The third goal is a lot harder to get, but you got to get it. Because 4 is a lot harder to score than 3, and that's usually the case. It deflates other teams when you get that third goal. So they didn't sit back this time on the 2-goal lead. It was good to see. They got the third, and then we went all out. Top line for Carolina didn't look too great. I mean, it was okay. I know Jarvis got in on it. Aho had an assist. Taylor Hall, he looked mad. -1, nothing. Off the board. But, I mean, you could go through it all. Face-offs. Deneau was 52% on the face-offs. Evans was 50%. Kapanen was 3 for 1 at 75%. Nick Suzuki was 50%. Newhook was actually probably the worst. He only took 3, but I mean, all our centermen are doing what they got to do at the face-off circle, so that helps. Hudson, once again, elite. Skating all over the ice, making great defensive plays. So that's fun. Always good to see. He didn't get in on the score sheet tonight, which is quite surprising. Sometimes he just touches that puck for the secondary kind of goal, but no, never got in on it tonight. But defensively, he was great. Suzuki was all over the ice tonight too. He looked good. He was getting in those dirty spots. You know, he was forechecking. He was dishing the puck out. He was doing good. And Slav got that beautiful assist on the Caufeild goal. Yes, Caufeild, another 5-on-5er. Hey, Slav got his first 5-on-5 tonight too. Beautiful move. Made them look dumb. So that was awesome to see. Now, let's not get too cocky. Because at the end of the day, I think that Carolina is going to come out pretty good in Game 2. This isn't going to be an easy series, folks. I've been saying it since the beginning. But hey, it was fun to watch an unstressful game for once. You know, the tickers need a break. So I'm going to take this one as a victory for them and a small victory for us fans who needed a little break on the tickers. So yeah, it was good. Power plays, not many. Power plays were 0 for 2 each. Carrier got the stick up again, though. He's got to control that stick. I've been saying it since the beginning. He's getting a lot of those high sticking calls. He's got to control that stick. If you're not going to be a factor in the game, which I do believe he was, I'm not going to say he wasn't, you can't be taking stupid penalties, especially with the stick. So Carrier, keep it down, and everything will be okay. Carolina is going to come out, though. Block shots. Montreal defensively was on fire tonight, folks. They held the Carolina Hurricanes, I believe, to 1 shot, maybe 0. I don't know. They're not telling me if that one went in at the end or hit Dobes at the end there. But yeah, so just a perfect defensive system after they went up in the second period. They just had to shut them down, and that's what they did. They shut them down. Because I mean, the Carolina Hurricanes of the second period is probably what you're going to get more of in games, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and 7, whatever. However, you're going to get a more competitive game. The Tickers aren't going to be resting for long. I can guarantee you that. It's not going to happen. Frederik Andersen, though, looked like a Eastern Conference Final Frederik Andersen. Once again, he let 5 goals in tonight. 5 goals on 26 shots. Not the greatest, so he's come back down to the Frederik Andersen. Honestly, I feel like they had an easy road. Let's be honest here. They had a banged up Ottawa. They had a banged up Philly, and they couldn't generate anything against them. So it was kind of an easy road. And I don't really want to put it out there, but it is the Metro. I mean, the Atlantic was the tougher of the divisions, I'm sure. But come on. I mean, it was the Metro, so it's not like they had a hard road ahead. Now the Montreal Canadiens, who's beat them in the regular season, 3-0. Now between playoffs and regular season, 4-0. Dobes got all the wins. This is exciting, folks. I think Montreal could take this series. I said it. I'm not predicting they're going to win, but it's definitely a winnable series. So let's stay positive, folks. Let's stay positive. How you guys feeling tonight? I feel great. Wasn't a lot of rough stuff tonight either. I actually expected there to be a little bit more rough stuff. I thought Andersen was going to start pushing people around, but you know what? It was just some plain old-fashioned hockey, really. Just back and forth hockey. And Montreal played good defensively without taking stupid penalties. The Carrier penalty was a stupid penalty, and it needs to stop. The Goulet penalty, I don't know. Nick Suzuki got an unsportsmanlike one, too. I didn't see him die. I didn't even think he went down. I don't know. That was a weird one to me. I was kind of scratching my head on that. But it ended up on a 4-on-4, and, well, the rest is history. So, yes, Danault. Unbelievable game tonight for Phillip Danault. I love watching our depth just do what they do. Texier, on fire, gets a beauty goal. It's Demidov, goes in there and absolutely just unglues Frederik Andersen. I almost saw it coming. Did you guys see that coming? I knew he was going to fake there. Back. Yeah, I saw it coming. Fun game tonight, folks. Fun game because we weren't stressed. We weren't yanking and we weren't grabbing at the chests. We weren't stressed out. We weren't grabbing our hair out. It was fun. It was just an absolute fun game to watch. I wanted to check in with you all. I want to see how you guys are feeling about the series so far. We got 7 wins away from you know what. Vegas is over there beating up on Colorado, so I don't know what's going on there. I guess, you really see the difference Colorado is without Makar in the lineup. You really do see it, don't you? There's just like a whole nother... The importance that he is to that team. But hey, he'll probably be back next game, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. I knew he was skating on the ice yesterday in the morning. He was skating with the team. He didn't play, so... He's well enough to skate. He's well enough to practice, so we'll have to see what happens in that series also. So stay tuned. Canadiens go into Carolina and absolutely crush them. 6-2. What a game. All right, I'm admitting maybe a little rust on the Carolina Hurricanes. They did sit for almost 2 weeks, but I'm not saying that's the whole reason. No way. Dobes played great. Everybody was doing their parts. Defensively, it's not like Carolina wasn't dancing around the Canadiens in the second period and for the first half of the third. As a matter of fact, they pulled the goalie and they were still dancing around him. But Montreal shut them down, held them to very few shots. I believe 0 shots in the third period. And that's all I got to say there. I'm going to leave it at that. But so if you guys are the people that think that Montreal's not for real yet, you guys don't know what you're talking about. I'm calling it there. Okay, game 2 is Saturday night. It's 5 o'clock Pacific. All the games are 5 o'clock in this series. That's what I know. That's all I know, I think. Yeah, I know. It's 5 o'clock. They're all 5 o'clock, and I want you guys not to miss them. So if you got to work late here on the Pacific, set the recorders, and we won't miss them. We're going to be cheering for those Habs all the way. This has been a fun time, folks. My favorite time is coming on here talking Habs hockey with you Habs fans out there. And where's the Carolina fans? Hey, you guys are no chirping yet? Okay, keep it up. Dobes 9-6-0 in these playoffs. Anderson is now 8-1-0 and probably counting on the loss factor going ahead. Game-winning goal goes to Texier. Yep, elite depth. I've been saying it all playoffs long. It's not changing. So get on board with the Montreal Canadiens because everybody is scoring and contributing. It is unbelievable. Goaltending's great. Depth is great. First line's fine. Demidov's looking like a real hustler out there, getting nice goals. Go, Habs, go. And with that, I'm going to leave you. Like, subscribe if you want more of this content. I love bringing it out to you. It's just a little algorithm thing with the likes. I learned that the other day. Don't even know what it means. So let's do this, folks. This is Keith signing out. Go Habs go. 6-2 final over Carolina. And don't forget, folks, keep it positive.